Hi. Welcome back to my channel. I'm playing around with a new film setup. This is basically my little beauty corner of my room. So I kinda finagled some stuff so it looks less messy and I'm not sitting on the floor. So this is really exciting. Let me know what you guys think, if you like it or not. Let me know how the sound, the lighting kind of looks. I'm fidgeting with things. So today it is January. It is the first week of January. It is 2019. Holy shit. So happy new year to all of you beautiful people. Let's dive into my monthly makeup basket. So I'm gonna be doing this a little different. I usually do it with the view from my hands, but because you guys really like the idea of me also doing a tutorial, instead of splitting it up into 2 videos, I'm just gonna do it in the one. So we're gonna go through all the stuff, and as I show you what I'm replacing, I'm gonna also put it on my face and we'll do 2 in 1. Isn't that amazing? So I'm gonna start by clearing out my travel bag. So in here we have the Sorbet lip liner, the Avon Super Extend liquid liner, the NYX Butter Gloss in Peach Crisp, the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer, the Nomad Single Shadow in La Playa, the Tarte Amazonian Blush, Quirky Essence Make Me Brow, Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later Face Primer, the Sorbet Cosmetics Bullet Lip in Captivate. So out of the stuff in that bag, I am going to be getting rid of the Avon Extend liner. This thing's dried out. It wasn't that good to begin with, so it's garbage. And the rest is going back in here. So for my single shadow for the travel bag, I chose the Foiled Again by The Balm in the shade Locked Up. Okay, let's get to the good stuff, shall we? Winston says hi. Chapstick. So last month I had the Blistex, and this month I'm going back to the Lip Smackers in Lemon. This one's close to finish. I just want to finish it, really. And also it's delicious. For primer last month I chose to double prime, so I used the Trace mattifying stick as well as the Photo Finish primerizer. The primerizer, I'm thinking I'm actually going to give this to someone else. I actually don't think I really liked it. It kind of made me break out a little bit, which I think was maybe just over moisturizing on days when I do my makeup, because I still use a gel moisturizer. So for primer, again, you're probably going to see a couple repeats of things this month because I just kind of, I'm trying to give my skin a bit of a break. I'm going back to my favorite, my holy grail, the NYX Pore Filler. This stuff just does not do me wrong. Never, ever, ever, ever. It's just the bee's knees, you know. Next up, concealer. So last month I used the Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. This stuff is super. It's one of my favorite concealers, especially for when I have breakouts, because I find that it actually, there's something in this that clears it up, and I like it. It's great. But this is done. This is toast. I have used this to oblivion. It's actually going in my empties bin. Foundation. So last month I used my another holy grail, the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. This is the only foundation I would ever use if I could. Gotta switch it up. This month for my face base, I'm going back to the Maybelline Dream BB Cream. Wow, I have to backtrack. I just realized I didn't tell you what this month's concealer is. I'm actually going to be using the Bye Bye Under Eye, and we're going to throw this on right before the Maybelline BB. So let's do this. This is all over the place, and I'm doing the bestest I try. So I'm just going to use this with my finger. Tap a bit under my eye bags. You really don't need much of this stuff, and then just put any excess over my little spotties. I'm trying to have a more natural month, and that will be reflected in the videos that I have planned. You'll see. Wow, my hair is doing something interesting. Is that better? I just like to rub this in with my fingers. So for powder this month, I'm skipping it. I want to just not have anything really cakey on my face, so I'm not going to be using a setting powder. Last month I used the L'Oreal Infallible. It did have an accident. I have to repress this. Bronzer I'm also skipping this month. You're gonna see I have a bit of a pink theme going on. So I used the butter bronzer last month, and I'm going bronzerless this month. Blush. Last month I used the Steve Laurent in the shade Rosé All Day. And this month I am going back to the Revlon in Tickled Pink. It's just a gorgeous shade. It's probably one of my favorite blushes ever. And because I'm skipping bronzer, I'm going to take my blush all the way up into my contour area. That is one of my favorite things to do. Kind of bit on the nose. Highlighter! Last month I used the Balm Mary Luminizer. And this month I am using the Luna by Luna highlighter in the shade Electra. All pink everything this month. For brows, I used the ABH Dip Brow last month in the shade Auburn. I'm actually going to be using up again my Avon brow powder in Auburn. Powder is going in my brows. For my palette last month, I used the Desert Vibes palette by IBY. Beautiful selection in there. Back in the basket. And I'm going to be breaking out the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I got myself this for my birthday last year and haven't really used much. I've used it in a few tutorials, I guess. So let's do something quick here. Just white out my lid. And then I think I'm just going to do one color, this light pink right here. And just sweep that all over my lid. Go back in with my finger. I'm just going to liven that up a little bit. Bit of floofing. Natural. Spray last month I used the Pixie Milky Mist. This month we're going back to the e.l.f. Coconut Mist. This has a terrifying sprayer on it. Not wearing my glasses. But it does do the trick, you know? Let's talk eyeliners for a sec. So, last month I used two eyeliners. I incorporated the Sorme Cosmetics in Navy, as well as the Ciate Fierce Flicks liquid liner, because options. This month I'm not incorporating a gel liner. There just wasn't really one out of my collection that spoke to me, so I'm just leaving it out. Also, we're going a little more natural. What I am doing is I'm going to throw in the Super Last Matte Liquid Liner by Essence. I love this liner. It's amazing. I'm going to throw this in case I need to get dolled up a little bit. I am going to skip it for my look today, though. Mascara. Last month, I picked the Clinique High Impact. This month, I gave myself options with mascara instead of liner. So, for more eyeliner requiring bold, dressy looks this month, I am pulling out the Killer Curves by Physicians Formula. I want to play around with this some more. And then on my more natural days, like today, I am throwing back in my CoverGirl Flourish mascara. This is in the shade Brown. I did do a review of this. If you're interested, I will link that down in the description. Alright, and that is it for the eyes. Almost done! So let's get into lip stuff. I had the Larizzi in Retro Red for my lip liner, and to go with it, I had the Smashbox liquid lip in the shade Misconduct. I really went red. And then this month for lip liner, I chose the Maybelline Color Sensational in Pink Pearl. It is almost toast, this guy, but it's like it's more to just kind of highlight your lip. It's a little shimmery. For my liquid lip, I chose the Ofra and Ipsy Unzipped. Not putting this on today, but it's pink. It goes with the pink theme. Bullet lip, I used the Revlon in Terra Copper last month. One of my favorite go-to essential shades. And for my bullet this month, I'm going back to the Color Sensational by Maybelline in Nude Lust. This is just like one of the perfect nude shades. It is balmy and beautiful. It's not the most long-lasting lipstick in the world, but it is nice and nude. For lip gloss last month, I didn't really pick a gloss. I picked a lip stain, and I went with the Mana Kedar lip stain in... doesn't say, but it's red. And then this month I picked one of my bubble glosses in the shade Pale Petal. It is just a sparkly bubblegum pink. I think the moral of this month here is just that I really didn't want to put a lot of effort into my makeup this month. So that's it. That's all. We got through it. First video of the year, guys. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one.